because of the power of the list, because of the power of the list, I created a great income for myself and my wife.
Okay, it's my great pleasure to introduce our next speaker coming up. Chuck Daniels is a former Microsoft software design team leader. He spent more than a decade working with the application interface for the Microsoft Exchange. And also really important for business and list development, he spent a year with the as a program manager for the human relations, public relations, and really integrating the value of a lifetime customer with everything else that goes around it. So that's really important in list building. So he's had a whole year working with that, as well as being, as Joe would put it, a technical guru. But he left Microsoft because he wanted to develop his personal interests in personal development, in charitable causes, in marketing, direct, and internet. Chuck will admit that he's somewhat of a seminar, workshop, and information addict. And it is these skills that actually have helped Chuck to have so many successes in his personal and professional life. When he worked with Joel on the Birthday Bash Blowout, with his skills and knowledge, they were able to become #2 on the Alexa movers and shakers scale. It was a huge accomplishment, and in only 24 hours, they brought in 1,200 upsell buyers to their list, which was a conversion of a whopping 30%, which is almost unheard of. Quite often, it's only around 10%, which would be considered really good. So he brought all these to it. So I'm really looking forward to hearing his insights in all of this. He's also an avid hockey player, a martial arts artist, a father, and a wonderful friend and kind person. So please join me in welcoming Chuck Daniels.
Thank you, Maria. Oh, thanks, James. I'm on. Let me just cue up my slide deck here. Okay, welcome to Joel Christopher's Fun Shop. Who likes this model? Fun Shop versus seminar? Love this model. And the reason I love it is as, hey, you in the back. That was a plug for Joel, from Joel. The reason I love the model is because I hate to get up and just talk all the time. I actually like for people to, kind of take in what I say and hopefully get some value out of it, and then take it and actually apply it and use it. So my goal for you today is when you walk away from here, I hope that I've explained my topic on squeeze pages, which we'll get to in just a minute, well enough so that you can walk away and actually build your own multiple different ways. And if you have any questions, you can shout them out as I go, or you can wait till after when we're doing the hands-on, and I'll walk around. And we have a lot of other people who have done this too, and so that's my goal. So no question is a bad question, just let me know. Okay, let's get started. What's the #1 goal when someone visits your site? I'm going to put up a few. You might try selling your product to them. That's a pretty common one. Branding yourself, Joel talked about this morning. That's also very important. Establishing yourself as an expert. I actually read Bob's book. That gave me some ideas for establishing my brand. Always give your visitor valuable content. Tell them why they should do business with you. And make sure they read your awesome testimonials. Those are all valid reasons, but is that the #1 goal? When people come to your site, what is the #1 goal? Join your list. That's exactly right. Answers none of them. You want to capture their name and their email address. Okay, so why do you want to do that? Why is that the number one goal? Absolutely. The number one reason is so you can contact them again. We say fortune's in the follow-up. And the reason for that is often when someone's first visiting your site, they're just on a fact-finding mission. They know that they have an interest in your area, but they don't know if your product's right for them. They don't know if you're right for them. They don't know if they want to do business with you. They don't know you. And so by capturing their name and email address, this gives you a forum in which you can set up an autoresponder, follow up with them, let them get comfortable with you, give them valuable information on an ongoing basis. You can actually do all of those things that we talked about on the previous couple of slides through your autoresponder, or if someone just emails you, you can contact them that way. And so later on, as people are ready to buy, they as long as you're giving them content on a regular basis, and the first person that they're going to think of in terms of that type of thing is you. And so that's how you will eventually make the sale, and you introduce them to the rest of your product pipeline. You don't just have one product. Okay, so today's topic, as I said, is squeeze pages. And it's also called a lead capture page, opt-in page, funnel page. And all that really means is when someone comes to your web page, you just want to have a spot for them where they get asked for their name and email address, and you capture it, and you do the follow-up as we talked about. Now, there's multiple ways of doing this. I like the one where they come to the page, and the first thing they see before they can do anything else is they have to give me their name and email address before they get to see my sales page, the other content, any of those types of things. Now, that's not for everybody. That's kind of like, they have to have enough interest in order to give you their name and email address so that they get to the next page. What I try and do on my pages is I like to tell them, I hate spam. We're going to respect their privacy. We're never going to rent, sell, or trade their name at any time. Of course, if you tell them that, you literally don't want to do that. And that's what I like to do anyway. So let's talk about the, well, actually, first let's take a look at a sample squeeze page. I'm just going to bring that up here quickly. I don't know if everyone's seen an example of a squeeze page before. I'm sure you have, but just in case. This is the squeeze page that we added when the birthday blowout campaign ended. So it had ended. We weren't accepting any more memberships. So we just, on this page, we just put up a thing saying, the sale's over. Hey, if you want to know about the next time that we do this, give us your name and email address. And you can see that they've just got a couple fields there. And then you hit the button, and they get a nice auto-responded message, and we follow up with them later. So is it kind of clear what a squeeze page is for everyone?